What's good, YouTube? It's SKY Jordan. In today's video, we're going to be going over how every rapper sounding the same is actually a good thing for you. And you're probably sitting there thinking like, how could that be something good for you? And I'm going to tell you, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video so you miss none of the tips and tricks that I'm going to give you. And the crazy thing about this video, I've been thinking about this shit for a while, so I decided to make it. And the things that you got to understand is everyone is not sounding the exact same. It just depends on where you look, all right? Because like if you was to look at drill music, you can be like, oh, the drill rappers sound the same. They use the same flows, type beats. You can say the same thing about the people that make songs on the heat rage type beats. Everyone kind of sounds the same because they want to sound the same. Cardi, Uzi, people that want to mimic each other and do their own thing, let them rock out, all right? That's the thing. Like you got people that's copying people doing gospel, R&B. Everyone is copying other people in different lanes, but yet there are still people that manage to separate themselves and break out. So hopefully something I say in this video will help you put things into perspective so you can break out, break the mold, and create your own lane. So let's get into it. The first benefit of everyone sounding the same versus you trying to do something different is the fact that you will be different. You will separate yourself from them initially by being different. If everybody in your city, town, state, whatever you're around, they're rapping on rage type beats, doing yeet type songs, all this other shit, guess what you do? Don't do that shit. Do something completely different. That will cause separation. People in the city will be like, okay, everybody's fucking with this sound, cool, but it's getting watered down. Too many people over here doing this shit. Go over here. Do some shit that you like to do. You can do some simple trap shit. Go back to like piano trap or some guitar trap. Or you can just make rock music. Anything. Just be different. Alright? That's the thing. Being different causes separation. Alright? People won't put you in this box. People won't be like, oh, you're sounding like this. Because most of the time when people say people sound alike, people are using the same vocal melodies, the same tones of these people, the same flows of these people, the same type of beats. So that's the main issue. Like the beats is the main issue because every yeet beat sounds like every yeet song. All right, every yeet type beat. Whenever you rap on a yeet type beat, people will automatically assume like you're trying to sound like yeet, you're biting yeet because of the production. All right. The production causes for a certain kind of flow, so that's going to lock you in, all right? And a lot of people got the yeet preset out there, so everyone doesn't tweak it, so you're going to sound the same because you're not tweaking the preset. But if you're in a city or you're fucking with people that are making this type of music over here, try something different, especially if you want to stand out. And if you're feeling like you're forced to try to make some shit to fit in, you don't have to fit in because the piece that doesn't fit in tends to stand out. All right. And that's what you want to do. You want to stand out. You want to be able to separate yourself from other artists. So sit there and think about it. Like everyone is going over here doing this. Everyone is using auto-tune, doing this, and this, but you can use it differently. So figure out how to differentiate yourself from the other people. And the second reason why every rapper sounding the same is actually a good thing for you is because you will actually have a chance to build a fan base that's for you and not in the moment, all right? Because a lot of people, like fans, they tend to be wishy-washy and they listen to shit that's kind of trendy because it's there for the moment. It might be a memeable song, but they never really become fans of said artist. So with that being said, you can do something different and build a fan base. Let's say you dropping songs that's different. You might not get 100 fans a day. You might turn around and get 2, 1, 10, 15. That's a slow build, but you're building a fan base because people tend to fuck with different shit, especially when it's early on in a new artist's career. People want to go through the progress or the growth of an artist, right? They want to see where they start here with 10 fans. They want to be a part of the first 1,000 fans, right? And then they want to see the artist go from 1,000 to 10,000, then from 10,000 to 20 and so on, right? People love to be a part of that journey. And listen, you doing something different can bring in people that want to be a part of your team, want to support you, want to see you win. So listen, and people like to support different shit, all right? Different for whatever reason is, if you're trying to be different, I'm pretty sure there's people out there that feels like you, that want to be different, that wants to be unique, all right? People get tired of hearing the same songs with the same beats, with the same song structures, with the same cadences, the flows, the same subject matter in the song. Like you can hop on rage beats and flip the subject matter into some other shit, and that will be different enough for a person to be like, okay, cool, I can fuck with this person because they're not doing what everyone else is doing. Third reason why every rapper sounding the same can actually benefit you is the fact that you can actually be yourself. You don't have to force yourself to fit in or try to be someone that you're not, all right? Because you get to create your own narrative with the music that you do, right? You can be like, okay, you can show your personality. Like if you're chill, you can be chill through your music and show through your music. If you're funny, you can do whatever on social media to be yourself. You don't have to sit there and try to dress like these niggas, talk like these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. Like a lot of people, once Yeet started popping off, people started trying to dress like Yeet, use Yeet slang, all this other shit. You're biting him, you're copying him, you're trying to fit into his lane over here where his fans at, and they're not really gonna fuck with you because you're not the innovator of that, right? The people that he fuck with, they'll probably fuck with them, but they're not really gonna fuck with you. People gonna look at you like you're biting. So keep that in mind. This goes back to the first thing that I talk about. Being yourself is already different, right? Because all right, so look, and this right, look, and look, and this still goes back to tip number one, what I was talking about, being different, right? If you're being yourself, you're already unique. You're already different. You can show your personality. You can tell your story through your music, what you post on social media, the content that you make. Everything that you do is completely up to you, and how you choose to present it will separate you from other rappers. Because every rapper sounding the same, doing the same things, that's not going to get you to where you want to be, because everyone is doing it. All right, you want to be different. You want to be yourself. You might as well be yourself, because that's all you are at the end of the day. Offline in real life, you are yourself. And the last thing that I'm going to say about everybody sounding the same and how it can be a good thing for you is the fact that you get to create your own lane. All right, you get to do whatever it is that you want to do. All right, you will be able to do this for your fans that want to support you. All right, you get to showcase the creative side of you. Right, it's not too many artists that can go from different lanes and genres and shit like that and be accepted by everybody. Like Drake can do it, Tory can do it. You might name 5 other artists, but you got to think about it. On the macro scale, it's millions of artists in the world, and they cannot genre bend. They can't go and do features in UK and do dance albums and island albums and all this other shit. People can't do that shit all the time. You got some artists that are trapped in the drill lane. You got some artists that's trapped in the rage. You got some artists that's trapped in emo. Like, people cannot do that shit. It's not as easy as you think, because you got to think about it. Whatever you build your fan base around, that's what they're going to want you to do. They're going to want that. They're not going to want you to evolve and grow. You know, sometimes people stop being fans of artists because they're trying new shit. They're experimenting. They want the old shit. Like, that's a thing. And my whole purpose of this video is to inspire you, to motivate you to create your own lane, do whatever you want to do. You don't have to go and chase the major label deal. You can do this shit indie. Long as you having fun and you doing it what you want to do, I support that, all right? I want you to be able to build a fan base. I want you to be able to make your money off this music for whatever reason, however much you want to make. I want you to do that, all right? If you want to tour, you want to do stadiums, arenas, I want that shit for you. But the only way that you're going to get it is if you're able to separate yourself from other people, get their attention, build the fan base, have the people that want you to win. I want you to do all that shit, all right? I want you to be able to make the music that you want to make, that makes you happy, versus the shit that you feel like you have to make to pay the bills. All right, it's different levels to this shit, all right? Look, and I'm gonna leave you with this bonus tip right here. If everyone is sounding the same, doing the same thing, and none of them niggas is getting the same results, why would you try to copy another nigga that's not really getting results? Because the thing is, it might work once, it might work twice, it might work 3 times, but the chances of this shit being super successful as the first 3 times, on the 600th time is not gonna be well, all right? Like, you got a lot of people right now trying to copy Yeet. Ain't too many niggas blew up since Yeet blew up like that with that sound. Ain't too many other niggas did that shit. I know I said I was gonna leave you with one more tip. This is one more. Like, this is the last one. Listen, whatever lane that you're in, it's gonna be at least 100 people trying to do the same shit, make the same type of music as you. What you need to do is study how you can separate yourself, even if it's by 2%, 3%, 1%, all right? You need to figure out how you can separate yourself. See where they're failing at and see how you can capitalize on their losses, right? If they're not shooting videos to their songs, shoot the videos. That's gonna make you a little bit different. If they're using this type of slang in a song, do not use that. Use something different, right? If their content is a certain way, make yours content a little bit different, all right? You gotta cause separation. You need to be different. But listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy SKY Jordan. I'm out of it, all right? Cool.